Good morning children, welcome to the online class. Last class we have come to know what is magnetic effect of electric current. Who discovered it? Who discovered magnetic effect of electric current? It was Oersted in the year 1820. He showed the relationship between the electricity and magnetism. Actually, what was his experiment? It was a simple experiment. He took a conductor. What is a conductor? Which allows the material which allows electric current. Is there current flowing through it? No. When current will flow? When you connect it to a cell, the current starts flowing. When the current starts flowing, what did he observe? He took a magnetic needle and he saw there was a deflection, and he explained that there was a presence of magnetic field, and this effect was called as magnetic effect of electric current. So, when a current is passing through a conductor, magnetic field is produced, and the direction of the magnetic field we can find using the compass needle. And this same activity is given in your text, page number 120. What did they do there? They have taken a copper wire, straight copper wire, and they have connected in this form as shown in the figure. There are three cells connected here. There is a switch. And when you switch on the switch, what happens? Current flows along the direction ABCD, and it is along north to south when current flows along ABCD. To know, mark the direction of the magnetic field. What we have to do? We have to take a compass needle, just to place below the wire. And what happens? The needle starts deflecting and it will be pointing towards east direction. When the current is flowing from north to south, the deflection will be towards the east direction. Now you change the direction of the current. Now the current will be flowing along DCBA. It means from south to north. Let me keep the compass needle and see the direction of the magnetic field. The north pole in this compass needle will be showing the direction of the magnetic field, and it will be deflecting towards the west direction. So we can find the direction of the magnetic field using what is called as compass needle. Same way you did when it was with the bar magnet, and you got the pattern of the magnetic field also. It was a curved lines. The same magnetic field pattern you can find using what is called a straight conductor when you pass the current. When you take a straight conductor and pass the current in it, we know magnetic field will be produced. But how will be that pattern? The activity again it is given in the page number 122. You have to take a straight conductor, pass it through a cardboard, then connect it to a switch, battery, ammeter and a rheostat. After connecting it, switch on that, then sprinkle the iron filings. When you sprinkle the iron filings and gently tap this sheet, you can see the iron filings will be arranging themselves in the form of concentric circles. So what will be the pattern of the magnetic field? It will be in the form of concentric circles. And the direction you can easily find taking the compass needle, and you can mark the direction. So two things we come to know when a current carrying conductor in a straight wire, how it will be in the form of a concentric circles. And the magnitude of the magnetic field, as you go away from the point, the concentric circles becomes larger and larger. And when you increase the current, what happens? The magnetic field increases. And the same, the direction of the magnetic field also can be found using a rule called as right hand thumb rule. Not only with the compass needle. What does the right hand thumb rule states? It states that take a wire and hold that in your right hand in this manner, such that the thumb points the direction of the current and the encircled finger shows the direction of the magnetic field. It is along the anti-clockwise. Now, if the current is flowing downwards like this, then the pattern, this encircled finger, wrapped finger gives the direction of the magnetic field. This is called as right hand thumb rule. Now we came to know through the straight conductor, when you pass the current, it is in the form of the concentric circles. Now the same wire, if you form it in the form of a circular loop, then you connect it to a battery and a switch. Naturally what happens? Current starts flowing. And to know the magnetic field, if you sprinkle the iron filings again, at any point if you take on the circular loop, it will be in the form of concentric circles. As you move away from the point, the circles becomes larger and larger. Then he says that as you increase the number of turns, what happens is the magnetic field increases. But as you increase even the current also, the magnetic field increases. But as you move away from the point, the magnetic field decreases. This is what about the circular loop current carrying conductor. And this is the current carrying conductor in a straight wire. Now let us see how will be the magnetic field pattern in a solenoid. So all these points you can see in the page number from 120 to 123. I want you to go through the text, mark each line. You should have the habit of reading the text, children. Text is the best guide. No taking the guide from here and there and studying. Take your text. If there are any figures, you draw the figure, mark the important points, keep it at notes and go on writing the points till the page number 123. And in the next class I will speak you about the solenoid. Thank you, children.